Okay.
And there are those of us who are gay or bisexual men who don't like being referred to as cis or girl or anything like that. Because for us, it's not even about affronting our masculinity. It's like, well, that I don't identify in that way. Hey y'all, I'm Prince Derek Dahl, the host of Queer Millennial The Key, and it's episode 10!
You did it! I am James.
And my name is Julian. I'm the creator of the Queer Millennials, the creator of the show, and they are my peasants, and they are here because I told them to be. It's great! I love you guys! I love you guys! Thank you so much. Thank you guys. This is episode 10, and we are here, and I'm so thankful. We are so thankful that you guys for watching so much. Today's episode, we are talking about gay culture on Twitter, part 2. So if you guys seen episode 1, you guys know what we are in store for. So stick around.
Welcome.
Let's get messy.
To the key. It's Gay Twitter Culture Part 2, and we're going to start our icebreaker off with another game of retweet or delete. So I'm going to read tweets with the hashtag gay culture that we found, and we're either going to stand and agree and we're going to retweet them, or we're going to give them a thumbs down and delete them and tell why. Okay? Some of y'all may get blocked and reported.
It's from @DeMarcus.
Shout out to Gram Fam. Ow! He went to Gram Lane. He follows me, so.
The tweet is, gay men, stop referring to yourself as if you are a female. In parentheses, cis, miss, bitch, girl. You are a man. Girl, I'm deleting this tweet. Because at the end of the day, you're allowed to express how you want to be referred by. Because you can't tell nobody what they want to be called, and honestly, it's part of the culture to be like, oh girl, cis, this and the third. Like,
I'm also gonna delete this because bro, cis, those are like, to me in like the 21st century, those are like gender neutral terms.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna like, it's a whole. You need to know who you're around. You need to know the relationships around you. So like, I'm not gonna be calling random people in the street cis, bro, because that's disrespectful. Yeah. But like my close friends, people that I'm comfortable, like we call out each other. There's no disrespect.
I say, girl, fuck you.
Girl, fuck you.
Girl, you.
Like it's just like that's how close we are, and it's actually a sign of like respect. Like we respect each other. We respect each other as grown ass men.
Yeah.
That we can still call each other that, and still there's no indifference in it. So it's a whole ass delete. I'm gonna call you. Well, I'm not gonna call you sis, but I'm gonna call them sis.
You're not gonna call me sis. Well, you call me whatever you want. Because I
can't call you sis.
I control what I answer to. This is my thing with this tweet. I have to deconstruct this because, you know, the only thing I didn't like about this tweet is saying gay men stop referring to yourself as if you're a female. Okay, so gay men, you can refer to yourself as whatever you want.
Exactly.
Okay. However, what I would like is that, you know, you also take into consideration how other people feel about it, because we don't all share the same ideas.
Okay.
And there are those of us who are gay or bisexual men who don't like being referred to as cis or girl or anything like that. Because for us, it's not even about affronting our masculinity. It's like, well, that I don't identify in that way. And just like I respect your person and stuff like that, as far as that being a term and difference for you, I get it. But I would prefer if you not refer to me as cis or girl, because I'm a boy and I like being a boy, and I'm.
Go ahead.
Well, no, and I have no problem. People do it all the time in conversation, like, oh, cis, blah blah blah. But after like maybe the second or third time, now I'm gonna give you the first time and be like, okay, well, actually, because if you're trying to get my attention, it's not cis. I mean, okay. I don't relax all the time.
And that
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that goes into like the whole context of like how you're using it and the way that you're using it and knowing the relationship.
But another thing too, I think this is not just in how we relate to each other and how we communicate with each other in person. I think it also has to do with online, because even online when we're like in groups and stuff like that, when you're reading people and like you can't be used in a different way, you're like, well, you know, I'm not your sis. Like seriously, I'm not your
But
sis.
even online,
And
you don't know those people. That's a relationship dynamic. You're just a person online just as much as I am. Like, I'm not gonna call you that because I don't know you. You're just a face on Twitter.
You
so,
wouldn't, but there are people that do.
Yeah,
I think
that's disrespecting. Yeah, I get
so
that.
I wouldn't retweet this only because it infers that all of us should stop referring. Because I mean, something like we go, "Girl, f you" is one of my new favorite phrases, and "bitch" is my favorite word. It had nothing to do with gay culture. Like, I'm a Too Short fan. So I've been saying bitch in my head since I was like 5. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So I'm not gonna delete it and I'm not gonna retweet it. I'm gonna like it and then keep it moving.
I get where you're coming from. However, let's be real frank here, because there is a lot of people, because you have grown and evolved as a man of the LGBT community.
I have.
There's a lot of people who
guys though.
No, I'm just waiting for them to satisfy people like a.
There are a lot of people who really are like this because of the fact that there's some toxic masculinity in there. Because they feel as though, just because I'm gay doesn't mean that
That I'm effeminate.
I'm effeminate.
Right.
And I get that, but at the same time it's like, don't be so pointed about it. Like, just like,
This won't apply to all gay men. All gay men shouldn't stop referring to themselves as female, because you may be cis now, and then like 5 months from now, that may be cis. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that was my issue with the tweet, is that it was so blanket and such a direct, like, for gay men to start referring themselves as cis, blah blah. Because there are some men that are effeminate and have no power with it. They relate to cis. There are some who just get like the lingo and the vernacular, and then there are some who are versatile, like, well, just because I'm gay or bi or like men does not mean that I'm effeminate or that I want to be looked at as your sister or miss thing or anything like that, because that's not me. I can be your bro. I'm still a guy. I'm just a guy that likes men.
Basically, it's still a delete for me.
2 deletes, I don't like it.
It's still a delete for me.
I wouldn't retweet it.
But only I'll keep it at this. Only the people in my circle and people I'm close to, you can call me bro, sis, this, miss thing, like all
Can
that.
I call you Briss?
You can call me whatever you like, because we cool like that. But if I don't know you and I don't mess with you like that, or you're somebody on Twitter, don't call me sis, don't call me bro. You will address me as a whole ass man, and you will address me as Julian. Thank you.
Miss Rodriguez, this next tweet comes from @ThickPoppy, and it says, "Am I the only gay that don't Vogue?" with my favorite new emoji, or whatever Forrest Whitaker eyes does.
Delete.
Okay, so we can delete it, but I'm gonna say this.
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
I think that anytime we do any broad stroke of the brush when it comes to our community, it's always going to be a misstep, because we're not homogenous. Like, we're not all the same.
We're not monolithic.
Yeah, not monolithic. And I'm one of the gays that can't really Vogue. I'm trying to learn.
I can't Vogue. I hit that floor. I'm not getting up.
It's so just pick me behavior. Like, this is an excuse to like isolate yourself from a group of people like you're better than someone. Like, the answer is no. You're not the only person that Vogues. You're not the only person that watches RuPaul's Drag Race. You're not the only person who doesn't do gay things. You're not.
But this may be him trying to find his community. He may be saying, "Am I the one that doesn't Vogue?"
It's in an offensive way though, because like, you can even read the comments. Like, I peep the comments, and these people are like, "Oh, I don't Vogue. I don't do that gay shit."
I'm probably like, "Oh, that's
But when that's
and I'm like, I'm looking at these people's abbeys. These people got filters in their profile pictures, got whole do-rags. Do-rags, like I said, do-rags are the new bang for gays. Like, I'm sure that y'all are in your showers giving hand performance late at night, got all types of beats in your head, doing kick, kick, cat, 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 cat. So it's like, I don't understand.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Pause. Did you just say that do-rags are the new bang?
A do-rag is the new bang for gays. All these gay boys with the do-rags, they be the first ones who are voguing femme realness with a twist, all that stuff. Got the whole do-rag, but want to say, "Oh, am I the only gay who doesn't Vogue?"
And you know you're not the only, not the only gay person that doesn't vote.
No, you're not. So it's like, why are we even? What's the bigger picture? Because you know when you're typing this, you can't seriously say, am I? No, Vogue is universal. There's people who are gonna like it. There's people who are not gonna like it. It's not their thing.
You can't, and then also you can't deny the fact that that's part of the foundation of our community.
That's like somebody saying, am I the only gay nigga that doesn't do drag? Like, it'd be the same thing. Like it's just,
like, oh, am I the only gay nigga that doesn't?
I'm the only gay nigga who doesn't watch Pose.
Well, no, because, well.
So there's gays who don't watch Pose. So.
I think that was my tweet, actually. I don't have a TV, y'all, and
we will link his GoFundMe into the profile so that you can get this man a TV.
I don't have time for TV.
The next tweet is from Nick Stop Talking. He says, this is a long one. Gay culture is hating that no one called you bro or dude growing up, but then wishing it never happened when other gay guys call you those names as an adult in an attempt to flirt with you.
That is getting retweeted from me.
That is a whole ass retweet, and I'm gonna tell you why.
That
Growing up like just a young boy, played sports, freestyle, just like any other boy would do. And calling someone bro, it was just it was nothing. It was a bro, and I took it as such. Like, yo, you my bro, he's my bro, whatever. And then when I started, like, when I came to myself, I'm out, we started dating. And if you call me, especially if someone that I'm like trying to get to know or we're dating, and you call me bro,
Instant draft.
I hate that shit now. I can't stand it, especially it's only when people are trying to date.
Because
like,
now you relate it to us.
Oh, okay.
It's like a friend. It's like a way. It's like a friend zone type of thing. And it's like you just call me bro, so you friend zoning me.
That's like you got wasted.
So,
right. And if you call me bro, like twice, like I'm like there's definitely no chance now. Like
I'm blocking you.
Like, because friends.
I'm a friend. Like, no, well, yeah. Basically, I'm blocking you everywhere.
Block.
So I don't know. You were in Texas. Maybe y'all say bro a lot. I was raised in the country in Louisiana, and we didn't have all that. I mean, we had cousins. Hey cousin, his cousin, blah blah. But now as an adult male who has sex with men, I don't mind if you call me bro if we are friends. I don't like people calling me bro when we're not.
Like that.
Like, seems kind of like contrite. Not to say contrite, but I'm not your bro. Like, even same way, like I'm not your bro, I'm not your sis. Like we don't have that kind of relationship because I love my brothers and my sister, and I value that kind of relationship. But yeah, especially if it's someone that you are trying to court. Now I think also we use bro as kind of like a blocker intentionally too, because you know when someone is trying to like, okay, you know, hang out with you,
you're not really feeling it,
and you're like that's your you feel like it's your easy way to let them down, like, oh, go, what's going on, bro? You'd be like, and when you say it, you be like, maybe that'll keep it at bay.
Right.
But if it's like a nigga like me, I don't care about none of that. If one person's like, oh, I can be your bro now, but that can all change in one evening. Okay.
Well, Nick, it's a retweet from me. Don't call me bro, especially if we're dating or we're messing around. Because then you just put me in the friend zone, and I don't like being put in the friend zone.
Right.
Gay culture is meeting someone and catching feelings in 3 days.
Oof. I am exposed.
Well, one, it's a retweet for me. I feel like
it's a retweet, a like,
and a quote, and a retweet with the quote.
Right, with a quote.
And then you tagging your friends like this.
This is your, this is a direct message. Like, remember that. This is
Some gays catch feelings very easily, including me. Especially the people that you're like interested to. Like, you go on one date, and I'm already planning our wedding.
Especially when you're a romantic person, like you're actually a relationship type person. Like you want to find your person. But we know how this culture is. It's very like, whoop, this is my man, and I'm gonna hold you because I know that if I let you go for too long, somebody else is gonna get you. You're not gonna be interested anymore. So you try to, you get caught up in that whirlwind. Like, okay, well, maybe if I'm feeling this way, maybe they're feeling this way too, and we'll be in a relationship next week. And you know,
and moved in by next month.
Okay, that's a homosexual, but no, that's a homosexual. If it moves that fast and they start moving in, they were homeless. Period. But no, as far as catching feelings, I think that's very true. I mean, I've been guilty of that before. Actually, yeah, I have.
Oof. Yeah.
But they always say the best way to get over a nigga is to
Get under
another one. And also, I think it comes when you get older too. I think as we get, well, I think I'm the oldest one on set, but as you get older in seeking relationships, as I've gotten older, I've become really clear on what I want, right? So it's like if I meet someone, I'm like, okay, well, I know what I'm trying to do. I know what my vision is for the future. I know what I'm looking for in a partner. And if I've gauged within, you know, this week or these few interactions, like, okay, this person actually kind of has some of the pieces of what I'm looking for.
Right.
It kind of surprises you after going through so many people who just don't.
It catches you off guard.
Yeah, you're like, wow, I actually like this person. This person is showing interest in me, and like, we have things in common, and I can actually, you start visualizing. I think what happens is you start visualizing how everything just seems like it fits so well. So that's when you go like, oh, if this works, then we can do X, Y, and Z, and then from there we'll go blah, blah, blah. And you start thinking about those things, and until they, you know, until the true stuff shows up. But yeah, so I think that's something that happens over time. Now, when I was younger, I didn't think about stuff like that. I've always been a relationship person, but I didn't think about, as far as the gays, because I wasn't the whole gay marriage thing. Like, we gay, the whole point is so we don't have to do the stuff that straight people did. But it was more like, okay, this is a person that I could be around. This is a friend I can have for life, and I can enjoy and have a companion, and I can, you know, enjoy my time. But as we have older, it's like, oh, this is somebody I can build with. Like now, like, who can I build with? Because when I'm 45, 50, and I'm ready to stop working, I want to be able to look around and see that I've accomplished something, I've achieved something with the person that was for me. You're looking for your person. And I think that a lot of gays don't really know who their person is because they're still growing into themselves.
And I guess since you're like growing up in this speed dating life and just having so much availability around you, you're used to that. Like it's like a norm. And then when something out of that norm happens, like it triggers, like there's some kind of like chemical reaction in your head. It's like, oh, this is different. Let me try this out, and then by next week you're married.
So today we talked about gay culture on Twitter again, and came into some very good revelations about ourselves and what we feel are problematic about our culture, and some of the things that ring true, especially when it comes to relationships, how we feel and how we relate to each other. But we want to know how you feel about it, so make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at Queer Millennial. You can also tweet us your comments and your thoughts at QueerM, and you can follow us on Instagram at Queer Millennial. I'm Prince Derek Dahl, your host.
And I am Julian.
And I'm James.
And this was another episode of Queer Millennial The Key. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. My pronouns are he, him, and his.
And they, she.
Sis, her, she, Miss Thing.
Girl.
Girl with the U.